Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So I just want to let my current subscribers know that my username or my YouTube name was Turn Up Jeep, and now I have changed it to Infinite Love. So I just want y'all to know that. So I wanted to discuss tarot with all of you, and I wanted to dive into that world. So basically I'm gonna start a series where I'm gonna literally break down each card. This will be a tool for anyone who wants to start tarot or wants to get to know a little bit more about tarot cards. This is just gonna be like a general meanings of each card. So for all of you that don't know, there are 78 tarot cards, okay? So that means there are going to be 78 videos explaining each card, starting off with the Fool. So this video is going to be about the Fool. But before we get started, I just want to do a little introduction to my channel so that you can get to know me a little better. I'm really interested in tarot because tarot, I think, is like a tool that you could use to help yourself, improve yourself. It's like self-analyzation, self-healing, self-growth, self-exploration. You learn a lot about yourself, about your truths, about things that you pushed away or don't want to admit anymore. And I feel like tarot is one of those tools that can help you. Now, people do use tarot to read the future or foresee the future, but I do want to let you guys know that the future is subjective because of one awesome thing that we all have, which is free will. And we make choices. So we literally could change our lives tomorrow, literally by just making a simple choice. So by making that choice, you literally can go off on another route instead of going the route that you were on. So it's that simple. So the future is subjective. It's always can change because of you, you know. However, tarot cards can help you, guide you to see what's gonna happen, or help you be more aware of your surroundings or of upcoming situations, or even show you things that have hidden about yourself, that you've never wanted to bring forward. So yeah, that's my little spiel. I was raised Catholic, and I have started this spiritual awakening. I have pushed myself away from Catholicism because of the whole ideals and the principles and stuff like that. It just doesn't really vibe with me. So I'm just really discovering myself and learning more about myself through tarot. So I want you guys to join me in my little journey through tarot, and I hope that this helps you learn a little more about tarot in general, and helps you. Tarot can be used in spreads. There's a variety of spreads out there that you can use to lay out the cards, so you can see outcomes or situations, solutions, many different things. You can also do daily draws. Daily draws would be like you can either shuffle your cards or pick up the first card on the top or the last card on the bottom, and it's up to you how you do it. There's different ways of doing daily draws as well. And you read the card, you can analyze the card, look at the imagery, journal about that card, or what that card means to you. How can it fit you in a way, or how could you be going through that same situation that the card is portraying. Okay, So yes, just wanted to lay out those little things out there. Another thing is that tarot is divided into major arcanas and minor arcanas. And I also want to state before I continue that I in no way, shape, or form am I a master of tarot. I'm definitely not. Like I said, I am growing, learning with all of you guys as well. So in no way I'm saying that I am, guru in this, but I have let my intuition, my spirituality guide me and help me along with this journey. Unfortunately, I have dove into a world or my spiritual awakening alone, and not doing it with anyone. So what has left me to do is literally go on my own path and just learn more about magic, about the universe and things like that. So in a way, this first card does correlate with me, and maybe it does with many of you. But like I was saying before I ran on a tangent, the tarot cards are divided from major arcanas to minor arcanas cards, right? So the major arcana cards, they portray really life-altering experiences. These are moments in your life where something is triggered or something is changing, something extreme is happening. So it captures all these moments in a lifetime, I guess you could say, of what can happen to an individual. So just wanted to put that out there. Alright, so let's get started. The Fool. The Fool is considered zero, the number 0, in the tarot deck. So would that mean that it's really 79 and not 78? We'll see. How many I'll definitely put how many it really would be. But there is a deck, the traditional deck, which is the Waite deck. I do not own that deck. Unfortunately, since I started my journey, like I said, I haven't had a teacher or a mentor or somebody to guide me. I have just been doing this on my own, and doing my own research and stuff like that. So I did not know that was a traditional tarot deck, and that should be the first one to get if you really want to get started. But because that's the traditional cards, and the imagery that's on those cards really help you depict what the meaning of the card is. But needless to say, if you do not have the Waite tarot deck, does not mean that you cannot do tarot, does not mean by any shape or form that you can't read tarot if you have another deck. I just wanted to put out there that that's usually the traditional tarot deck, but I don't have that one. So I will show you the cards that I have. I have two tarot decks here. One is Archangel Power Tarot cards, and that's how that looks. And then I will link everything in the description bar in case if you do want to purchase these. If you like the imagery or the layout of the cards, it's up to you. And then the second one I have is Celestial Tarot. This is how the box looks like, and the back. So let's start off with some general meanings of the Fool, and then dive into the cards and the imagery of what we see. So some general meanings of the Fool when it does appear during a reading. It can mean new beginnings, having faith in the future, unexperienced, not knowing what to expect, beginner's luck, innocence, leap of faith, risk taker, reserved, naive, poor judgment, lack of direction, chaos, carelessness, clean slate. So the Fool has a lot of meaning. So this is what I mean about tarot. It's like this card pops up and you're like, oh, what does this mean? And you know, all these things start jumping into your head. Tarot is all about piecing a story together and weaving it into one. It's like you having a million puzzle pieces everywhere and then putting everything together. Now, when you have a major arcana fall out, you know, in your reading or appear in your reading, those are the cards that you really want to focus on. And then the other cards, the minor cards, you use those to almost like season the other card and help you explain more of what's happening in that current situation. So let's kick it off with the Celestial Tarot deck card for the Fool. So this is how it looks like. I don't know if the stars are bothering your view. I definitely will put one that's not obstructing it. So here is the imagery, and I will read what it says in the guidebook. Every tarot deck brings a guidebook for each card. So it says, Uranus as a planetary spirit guide, the Fool acts suddenly and unexpectedly uprooted the past to make a way for the way for progress. Poised to take a risk and rebel against the status quo, the future-directed Fool steps into the unknown to begin his unfolding journey into self-understanding. He is naked, personifying the soul at the beginning of the adventure. Innocent and unaware of the initiations and lessons lying ahead. Arms outstretched, his abundance faith. Optimism compels him to stretch... Arms outstretched, his abundance faith, and optimism compelling him to follow a dream, a hunch, a feeling, to experience where it may lead him. The appearance of the Fool suggests movement, unexpected change, a fresh start, a challenge lying ahead. On an oracle level, the Fool suggests a turning point on a spiral path of individualization. So that is the meaning of the Fool with the Celestial Tarot within the guidebook. And then within the imagery, it's very similar to the Waite imagery. And I'm going to put a photo of that here. I mean, they're completely different, the imagery, but there are some similarities. But I do see a guy who's on the tip of a celestial being, and there's like rocky waves at the bottom. I mean, comment down below if you do feel like those are waves. To me, they look like murky, dark waves of unknown uncertainty, and this man is gonna fall into it, but he's falling willingly. Like, he's not grasping onto the hand, he's not asking for help, he's just going with the flow, basically. And the celestial being is like watching everything go down, watching everything happen. So to me, he's like jumping into the unknown, basically. So when I see this card, by just the imagery, I can remember all the meanings. So that's basically what I'm saying. Imagery does matter and does count in terms of you trying to memorize the card. Alright, so then for the Archangel Tarot deck, one thing I want you to know is that with this deck, each card is represented by an archangel, which is pretty nice. And in the guidebook, they also explain what that archangel can do for you. Okay? So, it says, let me show it to you. So it says, leap of faith, number 0. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. So when this pops up, this is how it looks, like I showed you before. Again, there's a lot of things in this image that can help me remember the meaning of the card. But I will read to you what's in the guidebook for Archangel Power Tarot deck. Alright, so it says, Archangel Metatron brings you this card to encourage you to take a leap of faith. You are fully empowered to follow a new path in life that is full of excitement and wonder. The opportunities for evolution and growth are truly unlimited if you just have faith in yourself and believe in your dreams. You have only to take the first step to find yourself on the way to a happier new life. Your angels and guides will send helpful people to assist you as you go along. You're encouraged to be proactive in researching whatever information is required. Don't let a lack of experience or self-confidence hold you back. You are meant to have the joy you seek. Additional meanings to this card are being self-assured, believing in yourself, child innocent, unending curiosity, the joy of life, courage, following your heart. And some additional messages for the Archangel Megatron, or not Megatron, Lord Jesus, this is not Transformers, Metatron. And if I am mispronouncing this, please excuse me, but hey, what we gonna do? Archangel Metatron is a loving and protective guide to young or highly sensitive people. He can help you free yourself from situations that no longer serve you. Metatron can also help you find the courage and confidence to make important changes in your life. Call upon this Archangel when you wish to get in touch with the child that is within you, or to release old fears that are holding you back. And then the imagery to this card, which is pretty awesome as well, and it's completely different from the other cards. So this is what I'm saying. It's like if you really are focusing on imagery to help you, you really have to study it. You have to study the imagery, and daily draws can help you with learning and remembering the meaning of each card. So with this card, which I'm gonna show you an image of, there's a man walking down a path, he looks like he's in a jungle that's surrounded by fairies and butterflies and flowers. There's a dog behind him, and there's a light at the corner. To me, this signifies he's on a journey to finding treasure. He's gonna discover something new about himself, or he's gonna discover something new in general. And he's carrying a little backpack, so it looks like the meaning was saying, the card meaning in the guidebook for this particular card was saying to do research. So maybe he does have some research, maybe a couple of maps of his destination, or where he's gonna go. Maybe he's prepared for his journey in this imagery. But that light up there, it shows promising stuff, that he's gonna embark on treasure and find something new. So just seeing this, and then there's also an angel that is behind him. The angel in no way, shape, or form is guiding him, but is in a way overseeing or looking at what he is doing, and in a way sort of observing the fool and seeing what he or she is about to do. But yes, so this is following your intuition and just going for it, taking the risk. So that's what the Fool stands for, and all the meanings and of what I can share with all of you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new or got a little further understanding of this particular card. I will be doing videos of each card separately, so it's going to be a lot of videos, so stay tuned for that. But I really do hope you enjoyed, and if you have any comments, please leave them down below. Please comment down below about the imagery, about you know, what you see in the cards. Maybe you see something that I didn't see or that I didn't mention. I am really excited about this new series that I'm about to start, because this is something that I can always look back to when I'm confused or if I forgot something or of a meaning within the card. So yes, I can't wait to get started with you guys, and I hope you guys have a great day. Yeah, stay kind, okay, and I'll see you soon. Bye.